Welcome to Bikes, Sights, and Bites. We kick off with a sun-filled ride across the Causeway, dive into the echoing depths of the Bankhead Tunnel, roll through historic downtown Mobile, throttle by the USS Alabama, and catch a sunset with a close encounter you won't forget.
Today we start our ride out in Spanish Fort, Alabama. Officially called Battleship Parkway, the Causeway spans 7 miles and carries US 90 and US 98 eastward from Mobile's Bankhead Tunnel. It goes from Spanish Fort to Mobile Bay. It was built in 1926. Made of earthen embankments and reinforced concrete bridges, it was widened to 4 lanes in the 1940s to accommodate the growing traffic needs. The wetlands around the causeway are prime gator territory. You'll often spot them sunning along the banks, floating just under the water surface, or slipping quietly through the reeds. And sometimes you might just catch them crossing the road. Osprey nests dot the causeway's power poles, channel markers, and cypress snags. They're so common that many locals consider them the mascots of the causeway. With their sharp eyesight, they hover and dive dramatically into the water to snatch fish, sometimes right beside fishermen casting from the bank.
Causeway is famous for its fishing pull-offs, where you can park, toss in a line, and potentially catch dinner or stop at one of the local seafood eateries along the way for meals with a view. The Bankhead Tunnel operated as a toll booth until 1971. Construction began in 1938 beneath the Mobile River. It stretches 3,389 feet and drops 40 feet below the ship channel. Construction was completed in 1941.
Directed by Steven Spielberg and starring Richard Dreyfuss, Close Encounters of the Third Kind brought UFOs to the big screen, with scenes filmed right here in Mobile, Alabama.
Welcome to downtown Mobile, where Mardi Gras was born in 1703, long before New Orleans joined the party. From moon pie drops on New Year's Eve to cast iron balconies and Greek revival mansions, this Gulf Coast gem blends history with southern flair. Downtown Mobile has gone through a major revitalization over the past 2 decades, and its shops, restaurants, and art spaces are now a huge draw for both locals and visitors.
The moon pie drop is one of downtown Mobile's most iconic New Year's Eve traditions, and it's a local twist on the classic Times Square ball drop. Mobile is the home of the moon pie, and an estimated 500,000 are tossed off floats during Mardi Gras every year.
The Battle House Hotel stands on the site of Andrew Jackson's military headquarters during the War of 1812. The first hotel opened in 1852, burned in 1905, and was rebuilt in 1908.
Built by the French in 1723, Fort Condé once guarded Mobile's colonial frontier. Today, a replica stands above the George Wallace Tunnel, where I-10 cuts beneath the original site, linking centuries of history with the highway that runs through it.
The Amtrak Mardi Gras service now runs twice daily, connecting Mobile to New Orleans along the scenic Gulf Coast.
Out at Brookley Field, history and mystery share the runway. Once a bustling Air Force base, its giant hangars 5 and 6 became the stage for Hollywood magic, playing a starring role in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Spielberg chose the hangars to build the towering set for the alien mothership because they were enormous, big enough to hold the dazzling lights, giant soundstage, and that unforgettable glowing spacecraft.
Spielberg repurposed Blakely's hangars for the government cover-up scene, where the hangar's interior and exterior are clearly visible. Used to stage a fake biological crisis meant to conceal the presence of the aliens and the UFOs.
Here, the decommissioning of the USS United States continues, missing her smokestacks that we saw being towed to their new home in our last video.
Mobile features a downtown cruise terminal and the Gulf Quest Maritime Museum along the riverfront. The cruise terminal hosts the Carnival Spirit, and the Maritime Museum next door features ship models, simulators, and Gulf Coast exhibits. The first tall building on the left is the Renaissance Hotel. On the right, you'll see the Arthur R. Outlaw Convention Center. Standing at 745 feet, the RSA Battle House Tower is the tallest building in Alabama.
LeBaron Lewis was commissioned by the community of Africa Town to paint the mural of the Clotilda, the last known slave ship to reach the U.S. Africa Town was founded by survivors of the Clotilda. Today, visitors can explore historic homes, memorials, and the story of resilience that shaped this unique community.
Soaring 350 feet above the Mobile River, the Africa Town Bridge is Alabama's only cable-stayed bridge. Opened in 1991, its design earned National Engineering Awards. Has 140 feet of clearance for ships to pass beneath it. More than a modern landmark, it links the historic Africa Town community to the eastern shore.
Situated in Fairhope near the intersection of 181 and 104, this white stucco farmhouse served as the backdrop for the pivotal alien abduction scene involving the character Jillian and her son Barry.
We're back at WaWA, this time at the Fairhope location. This time I got a smoothie. Wendy got a...
Strawberry watermelon.
Okay. I got a coconut caramel cheesecake smoothie. Man, that's a mouthful. But let's give it.
And loaded fries.
Yeah, we loaded cheese bacon fries.
Woo!
A little strong.
I only know we got mixed up too good.
Little tart. What?
Little tart. Go a little kick.
Mine's good.
I'm pretty sure you just got calories.
I think I taste the cheesecake more than anything.
Yeah, you got some graham cracker up in there too.
Yeah, it's a little thick. It's cold though. Figure out how to do these fries. You know, bacon bits on it. It's real bacon. Probably left over from breakfast this morning. Yeah. The bacon and cheddar fries were pretty good. Yeah. 1 out of 10, I give them maybe a 6 or 7.
Yeah, it's like a football remix.
Yeah. Yeah, the cheese remind you of maybe nacho cheese on a football game or something like that.
That's nacho cheese.
Nacho cheese. We're probably going to leave here. Probably got another.
There's no problem.
Yeah, we're not spending the night here. But probably a good 40 minutes from now. Hope to catch a sunset. Not sure if we're going to do it at Fairhope here or Mayday Park or where, but hopefully actually get to watch the sun go down this time. Catch it pretty good. So stay with us for a bit.
One thing I really appreciate as a woman about the BMW is the storage. It's got plenty of room for helmets, jackets, and all the gear we need for the ride. It's built for comfort and convenience. Thanks for joining us on Close Encounters and Mission Sunset. If you learned something, consider subscribing and sharing the ride. More rides, more history, and more food ahead. Stay safe out there.